Hey, 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 Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm sure you notice on the left side that we are seriously banged up. And all I can really do right now is get that long rest that we so desperately need. Yes. And this will be our first camp trip with the entire party, so this should be interesting. And here we are at the campsite with everybody down to their comfies.
If I must.
If I must. Yeah, thanks.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations. I just end your misery then and there.
A firm answer. I'd do the same. We'll need that kind of thinking to make it through all this. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Step lightly.
Withers!
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You were sorting something from before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Revenge is a powerful motivator. Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
And for this right here, this will allow you to respec your characters. So good to know. Thank you, Withers.
A quick rummage.
Okay, there's Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder, the way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm gonna need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance.
He's right, it
It's
is.
been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
And I think I've already given him one. But, yeah, that's still kind of important to know. Let's go talk to Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Kinky.
There it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
There's something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Alright, and finally, Lae'zel.
A fine evening, don't you think?
The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalir.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
So, we have now talked to all of our companions. And now we need to be getting some rest. Alright. Grab a supply pack. Get that full rest on. Okay, now that everybody's healed, patched up, rememorized, all that good stuff. Alright, let's get out of camp. We'll go back to the grove. We have things to explore, people to see. And we need to go back to Mole and let him know what happened with his little buddy.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lazelg Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
They're so adorable together. I wonder where this path leads to. Oh, Alfira! Save. And she's... Whoop. She's singing to the squirrels. Okay. Do I have, Okay, no, I have Speak with the Dead. I don't have Speak with the Animal.
Defender of the people.
Is that Will who has Speak with Animals? Yes. Alright. Let's talk to the squirrels.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Slow down. What's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Don't mock her. She's trying her best, I assume.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Well, that was bizarre.
Trust no one.
Anyway, we're going to save again after that bit of silliness. Let's talk to Alfira.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
First things first. What's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's
it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
All right, that's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Borislav Slavov with another
Sorry.
masterful piece. The guy is such a goddamn genius. Don't worry. Cry as much as you need.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming.
Oh, goddamn.
There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
That's not going to be the last we see of her either, but that... Wow. What's in the vase? Whole lot of nothing. Okay.
Quick step.
Now, let's get back to Mole.
Let's hope for gold.
Okay, Mole.
Interesting.
Alright, so Mole should be back in here. That's where we saw him the first time. Nelly, Miracon, Saki. There he is.
Not long until we leave now. I had a feeling you'd be back. Miracon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
You have anything to trade? Alright, let's see what he's got. Scroll of Dark Vision, Scroll of False Life, Arrow of Darkness, Elixir of Lightning Resistance. There's a bunch of basic stuff. How much money does he have? $295. And we'll get rid of the rib cage. The extra daggers and the bonds. Take my bonds. And that'll be all for now. And yeah, that'll be it. Okay. So nothing permanent. Your money's a little tight. You want to go with the permanents first.
Anything else?
Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I need new pockets to pick.
An idol? What will you do with something like
The
that?
important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
See, we're going to handle this a better way. Not like this.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. See us coming.
Listen, I don't blame him for wanting to get revenge on the druids, but not like that. Okay, how the hell do we get out of here? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a hole. Oh, yeah. Get out through here. And now we need to go and finally talk to Koga and everybody else. All right.
She must be terrified.
Let's look at the map again. Volo? Bosk.
I do wish I could understand you.
Defender of the people.
Alright, let's talk to Bosk.
Time for a chat.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Careful, I bite.
Ah, my good friend.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins, led by a slasher and flanked by booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon.
Uh-huh.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, wait, about our conversation earlier. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
What do we have down here?
Subtle step. Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Another bear.
The hero at heart. A word, if I may.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Oh. You look strong. Why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Oh. Oh. Anybody else feel bad for the poor bear? Okay, so still this whole time we still have not talked to Koga yet. And we've managed to get distracted by every single other thing around here. Harpies, pretty tiefling bards singing their hearts out, this goofus. Next episode, we will talk to Koga, I promise. Mostly because there's not much left to do. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest greatest videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you all next time.